Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jamie. Well, you're listening to the 40 to 400 podcast. Today, I'm going to be doing an unboxing, if you will, and a very brief review. Uh, Before I get into that, I wanted to say thanks for checking out the podcast. Today, we're doing episode number 6, which is called In Ear Monitors. The reason why I plan on doing this, I know I haven't recorded a cast in a while. It's because I've been working on a lot of other things, but one thing that is very important is your hearing. And hearing, you only have it for so long and then it's gone, they say. So for years and years and years of playing and music and bands and things like that, like everyone else, before in-ear monitors became readily available and reasonably priced, a lot of people just use stage monitors, which are, what we refer to in the business as the speakers that are generally on the floor. They have different variations. They have the speakers, they have powered speakers, they have hot shots or whatever. I think they're like a speaker about yay big that goes onto a stand that you can put beside you. Um, when our band, which is called South of 90, when we first started playing a few years ago, we had to make sure we had speakers for everyone. And, speakers, they give a lot of feedback and they give you all kinds of other little issues here and there. And they never really sound that good. So after time and time and time again of dealing with the struggle and the pains of dealing with all the noise and stuff, we decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on getting new in-ear systems. Um, so we had gotten some on Amazon. I can't remember the exact brand. I do have them right here in my trusty case here. Um, it doesn't even say like what brand they are. They just say TX2050. Well, these are the in-ear receivers. Um, these are Jimmy's, the drummers. I keep my pack with me, but I had to fix his. Made a little custom clip. Hopefully that'll help out for him. Because right now we broke that off, so we put something on there. Hopefully that'll keep it to where he can loop it back on his belt again. So that way he doesn't have to keep it in his pocket. But anyways, moving forward, we got in-ear monitors. There's a lot of different kinds you can get out there. Everybody has a different preference. Everybody has a different taste. Um, Feel free to do all the research on what system is going to be best for you and your situation, whether it's with the band or whether you want to just get some for around the house in the studio. Either way, the ones we got, they came with bare bones, basic earbuds that came in them, which I have somewhere around, but I don't even feel like digging them out. They're not very good. They're just like a cheap pair of headphones you can buy at basically the Dollar General or something like that. So when we got the systems, we went and did a little bit of research, and I got a pair of these bad boys, which I think they're might be able to read. But these are here are the brand KZ. These ones here in particular are ZSTs. Um, when we got them, I ended up putting tape on this one here to represent the side that it's on, which is for me my left. And upon using them for the last few years, I've definitely got my $30 at the time. Now that you can get these ones on Amazon for probably like $18.99 or something. So I ended up feeling that it was time to upgrade a little bit because I'm a bass player and I want to hear a little bit more low end in my in-ear monitoring system. So that brings me to the reveal. Dun dun dun. I purchased these bad boys here. Anyways, these are the KZ ZS10 Pros. You can get on Amazon for $49.99. Let's go ahead and take another look. Here's the package. I just got it today. Now I'm going to open it up here for you. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're ready for the holiday. I know I sure am. Christmas is going to be here, in 10 days or something. So there's the package. Let's go ahead and slide this out here. I believe that's what I saw online you do. So when you open the box, it looks like this. You got your earbuds. They're chrome looking. They sure are pretty. The package says KZ ZS10 Pros. Let's go ahead and pull these out of here if we can. Let me grab this. If you hear some slurping in the background, that's Linus. He's a big deaf Great Dane. Don't pay no attention to him. He don't hear you anyways. That's why he loves music, because he don't have to hear it. Cymbals and stuff don't bother him. Anyways, I got the box open here. Whoa, nice. All right, so in the bottom here, it looks like they got the paperwork. Tells you all the information on it. Tells you how to, if it's a wire microphone, which this one is not, it'll tell you how to use it. Then it's got these parts here. So in the back, I just pulled these here. That is the earbuds. The feel like silicone earbud parts that goes on it. I have bigger ones because, not to brag, but I got big earlobes, and so I have to use bigger buds. So let's see what size of these ones are here. They don't look too bad. I got the purple ones because I think they're gonna look sharp. Purple is definitely my favorite color. And let's see here. I'm looking at these. Don't have the best of lighting right now. I'm trying to see if they're labeled left or right. On top they say KZ ZS10Pro, stunning hi-fi configuration. So right now I can't tell which one's left and which one's right. If I can't see it in my room right now, I'm sure this would be even harder if I was up on the stage trying to figure it out. Let me pull out my flashlight on my phone. Just taking a look here, seeing if it's got anything that says left or right, or anything to signify it. Nope, I see absolutely nothing. Well, whatever. That ain't a deal breaker for me, because I'll just do what I did the last time, and I'll put a piece of tape on the wire so I know which one's which. All right, so again, that's the left and the right. Man, those are beautiful. Look at those chromes. In comparison to my other ones, you know, they said that these ones here are going to be heavier. They definitely are a little heavier, but I don't feel that they're enough to feel like they're going to be weighed down or not right. I think this is the left, and this is the right. Yep. Yeah, those feel pretty good right now, I'd say. Feel pretty good. So let's take a look at the cable wire that came with. Opening that up. Alright. Ooh. So this one right here is definitely a little different than the one previously that I've had. These ones here are like kind of braided. And they got this plastic up at the end here that are supposed to help form the ear. I am not disappointed in this investment for the ZSTs. I definitely got a few years out of them. I probably played 60 shows or at least with them. This cord here definitely doesn't feel like it's going to tangle as much, so that's a plus. Let me go ahead and unwrap this cord. See how it feels. See how it looks. Got this tie on it. All right. This cord feels definitely different because it's more plastic coated. So I don't know if it's going to be a nuisance or not. I honestly think it's going to feel a little better because the other ones, man, they seem to always get tangled up. Always, always, always. So without that, I'm looking to see if these say left or right on it. Nope, they sure don't. So let me hook these up. They got these two little prongs on them, so you got to line them up. Slide them right on in there. And you got to be careful doing that. These things are not crazy strong. I have broken a pair by accident because of, I don't even know, they were in a bag, a gig bag, and I don't think that they were put in there in the most secure way. That actually sits on there pretty nice, and put it up to the ear, stick it in there. Wow, that actually feels pretty good. I don't care what anyone says. Let's see here. Putting the other side in now. All right, those are both right. Let me put them in. Feel how comfortable they are, because comfort's gonna matter when it comes to in-ear monitoring. And so does Show and tell. Oh, shizzle. Look at that. Nailed it. All right. So let me take these down. I don't want to mix them up. So now I have my cell phone here beside me, and I'm going to play a song. I want to find something that's got a little drive. So I'm going to try my old ones, the ZSTs, and put them in. Again, if you're looking to get in-ear monitor buds for reading or for just listening to your phone and stuff, these are nice, you know, because they don't slide around, they don't fall out. That's what that little thing's for. You don't have to have in-ear monitoring to do that. It just makes it more convenient for that purpose. So I'm gonna pull out plug this in here. All right, so I'm gonna listen to Hardy. I'm gonna listen to the song "Boyfriend," song number 2 on his album Rock. Let's hear a couple seconds of it. I'm gonna crank it up because. So, listening to these here, the ones that I originally had, the ZSTs. So the kick drum, it sounds pretty punchy. Feels pretty good. The high end's a little tweeter driven. These right here, I can't remember how many drivers they have, but the ones that I got 5. So I want to hear the bass. Because being a bass player, you want to be able to feel it when you're up there. So when that chorus hits, it sounds good. Sounds very well rounded, but it doesn't have any low feeling to it. So let me pull the plug here. So again, that's the ZSTs. Now I'm going to get at these new ones here that have 5 drivers, they say, on each side. If you want to know what that means, go look them up. Again, Amazon. These are KZ ZS10Pros. Alright, so now I'm going to start the song over, plug these in, and I want to hear the difference of when I get to that chorus. Alright. Ooh. They're definitely a little overall louder, I'd say. Bass sounds good. I think his high end is not so overbearing. And the only reason why I turned it all the way up is because if I'm on stage, this can be loud. Bass feels good. Sound. I like sound of them so far. Let's hear the chorus. They definitely have some sound. Like the sound is definitely all over the place. They sound good to me. Now let me go back to the ZSTs because I feel like my ZSTs might have had more bass. Might have just because I was listening to it differently, but let's see what they sound like. Now there's no comparison. Honestly, after going back and listening to it again, there's no comparison. Wow. These ZS10s, they definitely let me pop it back in there. They definitely have a lot more tone. And when you're up on the stage, you don't want to be hearing like tingy sounds all night through your in-ear monitors, because that can be lame. Trust me. They definitely sound more tonality, and you can hear more clarity out of them. So I'd say, for $50, I can't wait to try them out this weekend at the show. Something I also got, bam! I found some replacement earphone tips from Link Dream. These right here, everything I've heard and everything I've read online, and I did a lot of research, say that with in-ear monitors and things, because you're not actually out there working out in them and things, they say that foam tips sound better. So I guess while we're here, we might as well try it out and see if that's an accurate statement. Because so far, the only silicone ones are the ones that I've had on here. Let me take these off. Again, they just pop right off for anyone that's never switched them out before. I mean, I've had to a couple times because I break them, or not break them, but I lose them. So let me find a middle of the road pair of buds here. The size, I'm surprised these all look exactly the same to me. There might be a slight difference, but let's try these here. So they say the foam ones sound better because it's more like a earplugs, so they actually mold to your ear after you stretch them in there. I guess we're gonna find out and see the difference in the sound. But if they sound better and they give you more tone and more feeling and more clarity, then hell, I'm all about it. These were like $6, $7, I think I paid for them. All right, let me pop these back in. All right. They definitely feel. Oh yeah! Wow! Wow! It definitely keeps. Wow! Let me pause that. Holy crap! Yeah, so I am definitely going to say that those foam tips make a huge difference. Wow! Just hearing it right now in real time, they block everything out, like all the actual room noise. That right there, man. That's gonna be very helpful up on the stage. I think that's pretty awesome, and that's gonna be a big change. Uh, so yeah, so that's my video for today. Really, again, your hearing, you want to take care of them. I know you can get the Sures. They'll be the next ones that I buy. I think they're the Shure S10s or something of that sort. I can look them up, but I'm not going to go through that. Our guitar player and singer, that's what our lead guitar player, he's also the singer. That's what he's been using. He loves them. Says, that for him, he can hear all the clarity of his guitar in his vocals and all those things like that. Me, again, I'm a bass player. I want to hear more low end. And actually, being able to tone or tune out a lot of the room noise, that'll be great because his amp is always beside mine. Uh, we always joke around and I'm like, yeah, there's everybody out there. Oh, that guitar is awesome. It sounds so great. It piercing through everything. And then I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, yeah, it sure is. I can hear everything. So these foam tips, I think that's really I just can't believe the difference when I popped it in. Like even in just one, it's noise canceling. It pushes the sound out. It's really, really a huge difference. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'm a big fan of these. I'll be, doing another video here soon on something. But I wanted to say thanks for hanging out today. Thanks for checking out this brief podcast. Um, it's really good to see, everybody out there, even though I'm only seeing my semi decent looking face right now. Uh, Thanks for hanging out. Have a Merry Christmas. Maybe I'll see you before that. Maybe not. Who knows? Just stay tuned. Feel free to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date whenever I post a new cast. And I'm sure we'll have a lot more coming. I got a lot of new toys and a lot of new things that I'm working on. So we'll catch you guys later. As I always say, stay happy, stay healthy, stay focused, and don't be afraid to live your best life. And when it comes to your bass guitar, remember, it's not just a bass. It's also your friend. It's also your therapy. It's everything you want it to be. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time. My name is Jamie Daire, and you guys have a good Merry Christmas.